Yo, welcome back to the Wavish channel on YouTube, bringing you sneaker reviews, clothing reviews, dope vlogs, and everything in between. Today we have a red box. We're taking a look at the Nike Mars Yard. Nike Overbreak SP Mars Yard. Let's get straight to it. Alright, like I said, we do have a red box right here. Something new, you know. I don't typically have boxes like this too often, but today here is one. You know, trying something new shoe, new model. You know I'm excited. Before we dive fully into this review, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And who doesn't want more content? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Like I said, it only takes 2 seconds. Just click them both. You feel me? No? Alright, let's get to it anyway. Alright, as you see, we do have this red box. Nike right here. On the side. Right here on the back. And on nothing on this side. This is where you have the tag. Shows the shoe sizing, the colorway, and then, yeah, all the extra details. So I'll let you see that right here. And there we are. Opening up the box, have these two little papers here, and then the second. So obviously I did get these from StockX. As you see, once I open up this plain Jane paper, I'm not going to show you the paper because there's nothing on it. Alright, I had to change some of the settings because that light was too harsh and it was just washing out the shoe completely. So, like I was saying, StockX tag, you'll see here. Right there. This shoe here, with a retail price of $140. These shoes are wild, these shoes are crazy, definitely something different, something new and unique as well. These released in February of this year. When I first saw the mock-ups of these, or really just the pictures before they released, I knew I had to have them. They're a Mars Yard look-alike, and it's a new model. And I really liked the Overbreaks, like with the Overreact outsole. So it's like, you know, it's worth the shot. It's worth the try just to see what I think about them and how they feel. And really, if they're as comfortable as Boost is kind of what I was wanting to know, you know, just getting down to it. So this colorway is kind of inspired by the Mars Yard by Tom Sachs. So you'll see it features, you know, the white color, as close to white as you can get with this one. And then also the signature red color, and then also the browns that are in the shoe as well. On this shoe, it's taking the Nike Daybreak, that was like a 1979 model, and kind of deconstructing it a little bit, giving it that overlay look. You see how right in there, it has that oversized kind of peeling. So it doesn't look complete, which is pretty common, and a lot of shoe companies nowadays, especially the bigger ones, Nike, Adidas, Vans even, all kind of taking that idea of a deconstructed or reconstructed shoe and releasing it. And of course we could pay homage to one of the biggest influences of the deconstructed look, of course, Virgil and his Nike collaboration. So that's where we pretty much see everything come from. I'll kind of explain more in detail as I go over the shoe, but let's get to it. So starting off with the bottom, as always, you have this ISPA React outsole, and it's technically a midsole because it does follow that line. You do have little black pieces in here, so you see you have this black dot here, this black part that goes along this side, right here on the balls of the foot, and then also this black toe cap right here. You'll see that the shoe, the Overreact outsole, flows all together, so it's one sole unit, like I said previously, but It's nice how it flows together. Really nice, really detailed, pretty squishy. But moving up, we go to this leather toe guard right here. I said leather, I mean suede. So it is that same suede apparently as the Mars Yard. I've never actually seen a Mars Yard in person, even at SneakerCon events or anywhere. I've never seen a Mars Yard. So I don't know if it's the exact same material, but I assume it is a very similar material. And just like this toe guard, you do have that same suede, I almost said leather again, same suede going across the back, and also for the eyelets in this lacing system right here. Behind this signature Tom Sachs red Nike check, you do have a nylon material. It really reminds me of course, the Mars Yard, especially the Mars Yard 2.0. That same red has the check right here on the back, and it does say Nike. We do have these thicker bungee style laces right over here. They are really thick, especially compared to the Yeezy laces. They're still that nylon, but yeah, there's some thick boys, I tell you that. And behind it, we have that same tongue material, the nylon, in the same color and everything as this little panel here, this like vamp panel. And on the top of the tongue, we do have the Nike. Then it says Overbreak, and it has the Nike swoosh. These shoes also come with another set of laces. They are brown, like this brown tan kind of color here. Extra laces with the shoe. Always love extra laces. If anything, for the color, they match closest with this nylon material. At the same time, it's like a middle ground between this brown and then the shading in this nylon. So pretty interesting. I think these laces could work, but I like how different these laces are. They're pretty loud. Of course, they have the orange, hits of brown in it actually, and then like a white color. So I really like these laces. I will keep these laces on, but that is also a good option if you don't want to be too out there as far as that goes. But this is a bulky shoe, so be ready anyway. And lastly, before we do the on foot, the insole. It is pretty soft. It feels like a super soft maybe suede, like not quite like a felt, but it is very soft. So hopefully in these close-ups you can see the details, like the little hairs on this insole here. But here we have them. This is the Mars Yard Overbreak. Sorry. After I do the on foot, I'm gonna kind of say a little bit on why I put this shoe as illegal. It's not really illegal, but you know, I'll mention that after the on foot. Until then, let's get the on foot.
Dash is dingy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Worked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, that's going crazy.
If you don't hear their drops, then this is not a true exclusive.
Dash is dingy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Worked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, that's going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy have made me, and she held it down, so she got him a second. Your money.
Okay, shawty no star, shawty want a rock star, shawty want a rock star. Okay, shawty want a rock star. Okay, shawty no star, shawty want a rock star, shawty want a rock star. Okay, shawty want a rock star. Walking that be on my toes, walking that baby with the O's. They biting, they look, they choose. Looking like gold. What? Walking that be in my coat.
The top come out.
my crew, boy, you a swiping jumper. 911 turbo burst, cause I'm a super dropper.
And we are back with these beautiful sneakers right here. Definitely a very different shoe. It's kind of why I wanted it, like I said. But I told you I would tell you about the illegal part of them. So let's go ahead and talk about that really quick. So this shoe here, of course, is the Mars Yard colorway. And Tom Sachs is working on a project with Nike currently. Some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. It's like the wear testers thing, where there's like a Mars Yard 2.0, and he talks about the construction and pretty much the quality and durability of the sneaker, run it through your paces of your everyday life, do every single thing you can think of in them. When you send the shoes back, because they do send them to you, after the time frame you send them back, something goes on. I don't really know the full story, but because of that going on, people are assuming that's why this colorway didn't release in America. You cannot really get this shoe in America unless someone has bought it from someone who shipped it over, but it's not likely to see these here, honestly. That is a thing about them. They never release in the US. They'll probably never release in the US. Actually, they kind of did release in the US as the Nike College or the Overbreak College colorway, College Brown, Collegiate. I don't know what the name of it. I'd rather just pay the extra and just not do all the taking off the paint, because this was painted, some other parts were painted, this was painted, the caps, all the little black pieces. So some people were wearing their shoes, that specific colorway. I'll put a picture of it. Here it is. So people were wearing this shoe, and over time they found it was wearing and some of the paint was peeling, and one guy even noticed that below this tab here it was red. So they're trying to figure out what was going on. Boom, looks like it's painted over and then re-released here. It's not very uncommon for shoe brands to paint over or, you know, make some modifications to certain materials and release it as a different colorway. We see it all the time. We just don't realize it. It happens. So that's a big deal with these. Tom Sachs possibly didn't want his name out there for this shoe when he's also working on a project for another sneaker. So we'll see. And that project is only in America as far as I know. So maybe that's why there's that disconnect. So yeah, that's a little bit of why it's illegal. So all in all, this is a great shoe. It is bulky. I put these 4s here because they are bulkier kind of shoes, and those are the most bulky shoes I own. So this is going to be really different for me. I don't have any 700s or 500s, anything like that. So it is going to take some getting used to, for me at least. And I would say if you're not used to bulky shoes, get ready. And as far as fit, full size up, I went kind of true to size and did a size 10. I wish I would have went with a 10.5. It is what it is though. We'll see how they wear in. The feel of the shoe is not as comfortable as Boost. It does have like a rocker kind of feel, so it does kind of propel you forward when you're wearing the shoe, but it's definitely not the same as wearing Boost. In Boost, your foot like sinks in to the material, but this, you're just kind of cushioned. It's like a cushioned ride. So that's that. And that is it for this review. Thank you for watching this review all the way through. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop a like if you don't mind. I am out for today. I will see you soon. Never play yourself. Peace.